All right, hello and welcome everybody. I could not wait to bring you this little deck tech for a bunch of goodies. Naya Dino, fantastic action. I'll roughly be using this list tomorrow night. Tonight, it's past midnight as I record this. Oh my goodness, the most exciting yet, I would say, as the name implies. Still got Shifting Ceratops in there, but I've taken the plunge. I've moved 2 copies of Trapjaw Tyrant into the sideboard, just in case, there's some matchup. Game 1, it doesn't make a lot of sense to have them in for. I've brought in Karuga, the Macro Sage, lovely dinosaur. Lots of permanents that have a mana value of 3 or greater. Chances are we're going to be drawing quite a few cards. Just these things, Marauding and Huntmaster at 2, everything else, boom. That's going to be quite fantastic. Tons of draw there, I would imagine. Regis or Alpha, back in, all 4 copies. I've been missing the Haste from this thing. It's going to be a welcome re-edition. Oh, my old friend. Lovely stuff right there. Oftentimes it seems the Haste, definitely the past couple nights, that was lacking. Sometimes we can slam a bunch of dinos in one turn. We might not even have Huntmaster, but with the acceleration of Gwenna, we don't get to make use of that, and the opponent could have some removal. They could have a sweeper next turn. It just has felt too bad, definitely. Ghalta, slamming that for free, and Haste with Regisaur, maybe Karuga plus Ghalta. All kinds of nasty, explosive combinations are about to happen, I would imagine, tonight. 3 Raging Swordtooth, back in. Again, it's something that's 5, so we get to untap Gwenna. It pings. Pretty much just looking for a dino that dealt damage, that could trigger Trapjaw Tyrant. That's basically it. And of course, trimming the lands and keeping it for Unclaimed Territories and for Secluded Courtyards. Really wanted to look for a dino that could ping and was big to trigger this. Because if it's not a dino, it could be pretty inconsistent with both of these tribal lands. Should be very consistent, I would imagine. Basically, everything is dinos. Zetalpa has a big top end. If we need to trim Trapjaw completely, Zetalpa is good against anything. Doesn't matter what it is. Massive, flying, trample, double strike, vigilance, indestructible, hard to deal with threat. I'm just happy I always have it in. Polyraptor. It's back. I may not need it, but it would certainly do the trick. And we can turn off the infinite combo with Marauding Raptor pinging, continually pinging. If you can't kill Marauding Raptor, it's just an infinite loop with, boom, there it is, Zacama, Primal Calamity. We can pay 2 in a red to deal 3 damage to our Marauding Raptor. Shutting it off after we get enough Polyraptors. Of course, we just get enough for lethal. Hopefully all those Polyraptors have Haste with Regisaur Alpha. You get the idea. It's going to be nasty. But also Zacama, we get some artifact enchantment destruction. Very lovely. Gwenna, her ability to add mana can be used for creatures' abilities, not just for creatures to cast them. So that synergizes a little bit as well. Of course, a couple copies of Ghalta, just 2. Had to make some room for all the other goodies I've got in. Sideboard-wise, nothing too fancy. Anger of the Gods did the trick a couple times last night. Oh my goodness. Some Back to Natures. We faced Yorion enchantments, some enchantment related stuff, so just a couple of those, and 2 Besajus, which you guys definitely reminded me would have helped in that Yorion matchup big time. Then Giant Cindermaw. Well, if we face anything life gain related, we're going to shut it down. I like Giant Cindermaw versus Rampaging Ferocidon, mainly because Giant Cindermaw has 4 power, synergizes a little bit with Kiora there. Also having Trample is pretty nice as well. Alright, that's it. Hopefully you guys can catch it live, but if not, it will be available right afterwards. Have a good night, good morning, evening, afternoon, and see you next time. Peace.